And welcome back to Uncle Gary's Garage. Today, we're going to be taking this 95 two-door Tahoe and putting the lift kit on it. Last episode got a little out of hand. Pressure washer stopped working on us. We're past that. Pressure washer's not. It's still broke. Anywho, I messed up. I went ahead and I washed the rest of the lift kit without filming anything. So, that being said, it's already clean. I know. And I started to clean up some of the hardware. I realized how big of a job that was because there's only about 900 bolts. So I got through about 6 of them and said, you know what? It's going to look all right. So today we've got a bump stop we've got to cut off in order to fit the upper drop brackets. I've already cut it off the passenger side, but I didn't cut the one off the driver's side yet because I wanted to get that on film and I wanted to show you guys. So we're going to cut that upper bracket off. We're going to fit up the upper drop brackets. We're going to have to shave a couple of fins off of the front differential. We are not going to be able to use the 1999 differential in the 95. The 1999 only has one plug, and the 95 has two different plugs. And so without getting into electrical work and all that, we're just going to use the 95 front diff. So we are going to have to shave a couple of fins off of it in order to get it to fit up in there properly. But we'll get that all on this episode. So part 2. Here we go. I'll show you what we got going on. We got our hardware laid out. We're going to be cleaning all this up. I got a wire brush. I got a wire wheel. Get these axles cleaned up. Clean all the threads up on the bolts. We want everything to go in smooth. I got sway bar end links. Here's the hardware for the upper drop brackets. The upper shock hardware. Here's the cradle to the lift kit. Upper control arm, lower control arm. I got the axle nuts. Like I said, we're going to get this axle cleaned up a little bit. They're great. They're just dirty. So come on over here. Also, too, in this video, in order to fit the upper drop bracket in, this bump stop bracket is in our way. We're going to hack it right here on the top, and right there on the back side. Smack it with a hammer a couple of times and get it to come on out. That's where I messed up again because I already did that to the passenger side and didn't catch it on film. So I already lopped this puppy off, cleaned it up. The upper drop bracket fits nicely now. I'm going to have to do that to the driver's side. Check this out. This is what I was talking about with that front differential earlier. This is out of the 95. This is the one that's not clean. You got one plug right here, and you got another plug right here. Let me show you the 99. You got one plug in this thing right here. So that ain't going to work. But we'll take this bracket off, transfer it. So if you ever hear about guys having to shave the fins off of their diff, this is what they're talking about. You got to come in and shave these in order for it to fit right. You can see it from a side a little better, but you absolutely have to shave those. So that's why I was hoping I could use this and not have to shave the other one and just swap them. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that. So there's part of the lift kit. Here's that cradle deal I already cleaned. Came out pretty nice. Some of that hardware over there on the bench is going to be to this. But we're going to start cleaning that hardware up. And hey, girl, we're going to start cleaning that hardware up, and then we'll take it from there. All right, that's going to take way too long. So, all right. So what we got here is this piece right here. This is a bump stop. This, we're going to have to cut it here and cut it on the top, cut it on the bottom, and cut it on the back side. Then we'll take a big old hammer and smack it and knock it off. Now, the reason why we're taking this off is so we can put our upper drop bracket in. It's supposed to mount kind of flush with this, and with this in the way, we definitely can't put it on. Check this out. I'm about to chop it off. Safety first. Whoa. Now we got to clean this up a little bit. Let me cut a little of this excess off with this. All right, fellas, here we go. That's a chopped off bump stop right there. Let me see. Oh, hot, 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 baby, hot. Like I was saying earlier, you're going to have to chop that bump stop off in order to fit that upper drop bracket in, so it can sit flush with the frame. And we're also going to have to drill a hole out right here. So what we can do is next, let's fit our upper bracket up here, and we'll mark that, and we'll drill a hole. This one's already in there, so we're good to go right there. All right, here's our upper lift bracket, our upper drop bracket. We don't have a hole there. There's no hole there.
We have to mark it.
Let's drill it out. Let's get the drill and the bits.
Drill?
Go ahead, grab that drill with the wire brush. Yep. Let me get the drill bits. Start up with that. Let me get a center punch. Why do we need a center punch, Hunter?
So that we can hold it in place.
So that it goes in place. Yep.
We're starting off with
Nope, that did it. All right, so we drilled our pilot hole, and now we're gonna go in with the real deal. Here's nothing. All right. Perfect.
All right, so now we got the hole drilled for the drop bracket, and now I'm gonna suck this bracket up to the frame first before I tighten the top ones down. So I'm gonna suck this one up and suck that one up before I put some tension on these.
All right, now we got the drop bracket in. Let's do the other side, and we'll clean the front differential, and we'll cut the fins off the front differential. All right. So we got the two differentials right here. This one is out of 99. This one is out of 95. One thing we're going to have to do to the 95 to fit it back in after the lift kit. Come on in here. See this on the 99? They took and shaved this.
Amazing!
These fins right here. So we're going to have to shave these fins in order for it to fit in its bracket. So we're going to set you up on a time lapse. I'm going to chop those things. I've seen guys do it with Sawzalls. I'm going to try my hand at it with the grinder, not to go too deep, but just to dish it out so we can fit up in there nicely. So here we go. All right, so this is after we shaved it. Now we're going to take this passenger side drop bracket, transfer it over to this unit right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to throw the front diff in there. So we went ahead and tightened up the steering link. I got a drop bracket hanging right there. I got the diff on a jack. So there's good old Hunter. He's a hard worker. All right, so let's get this diff in there. I left this bracket loose because there was some good adjustment on it. So we will fit it into place and then tighten everything down. Here we go. Check this time lapse. All right, front differential install.
This is gonna be exciting.
So go ahead and push. Oh, man, this is so annoying. The wheels don't lock. I'm sliding all over the place. Hold on, Hunter. Hold on. It's rolling back downhill. Anyway. Don't move.
Your side needs to come over a little bit forward.
Nope. Now, coming over to your side. Okay. Grab the jack. Where's that leaf blower at? Hold on. Of course, it doesn't have a battery on it. Dude, this is so frustrating. I don't know how all these YouTubers make it look like they're clean all day long. I never see a YouTuber with hands like that. I never see squeaky clean hands. Okay? Jack up. Okay, go ahead.
Go up a little.
Come on. Come on. Okay, hold on. Okay, we got a problem.
Dad.
I think I've got to cut that piece off too.
Dad.
We got to cut this little, it's hard to see, but there's a little bracket in there that gets in our way. So watch this. Let's chop it off real quick. I already tried, and wheel got a little sideways on me. All right, let's take that one off. Garbage, 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 garbage. All right. This time we're going to stick our face right in there. All right, where'd my grinder go? Grinder. Oh, this one's got a full battery still. Manga. I got to shave a little bit more off that differential. All right, so we're still going at this strong right now, okay? We're going to try and put that little bracket piece in here, this little side bracket piece, and get this side of the differential buttoned up. still is too huge. What is that? 22, 21, 19.
You flip.
All right, fellas. We didn't waste no time. Unfortunately, the camera died on us. So we didn't waste no time in getting this little cradle up in here. I think we're going to run into some troubles with these torsion bars because the other unit had the torsion bar bracket that dropped down. So I think we're going to need to get that torsion bar bracket off the 99. That's what she looks like. Boy, that's dark under there. Yeah, it's dark out, guys. We've been working all day on this. There's that. Tomorrow, we will go ahead and get our upper lower control arms, knuckle, axles in, tie rods bolted down. We get all that bolted in, and hopefully we can get to take the blocks out of the rear end of that 99 and put the blocks under the rear of this 95, just so we can get the butt end up. But that's what she looks like. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up, call it a night.